Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be about 90 Day Fiance. We're back on it, 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After, episode 7. This episode is called Into the Lion's Den. Okay, let's jump right ahead. First, we're going to Colt and Larissa. Okay, we had that fight last episode between Larissa and Debbie. Debbie didn't want nobody touching her slot machine. Okay, Larissa was like, look, you'll never use that slot machine. You ain't never touched it before. It's got dust on it. It's ugly. We're putting it in the garage. And Debbie's like, you ain't putting my slot machine in the garage. So Larissa's like, you know what? You're territorial, and it's going in the garage. And so her and Debbie get to fighting. This episode, we see Larissa is just like, she is over it. She tells Colt that she does not want to live with Debbie. Okay, and I agree. I'm like, it's just y'all not getting along. It's too early for them to be like, Colt just got with Larissa. It's too early for them to then like have to like have their mom in the situation too, when they're still trying to figure out and get to know each other and grow with each other. So I mean, I agree with Larissa. She gets to fighting with Colt in the kitchen. Colt just stands there and takes it, okay, like he always does. And Larissa says that Colt is acting like a little pussycat, okay, and that he does not stand up for her at all. He's just so, he doesn't even try to be neutral. He's always for Debbie. And she's like, she is not having it. She's going to get her a t-shirt and it says, my husband is a pussycat. And so I'm like, girl, I mean, he's like, it's so, yeah, and like, he's not trying to dispute really anything. He's like, I know I am. Leave me alone. Like, you either get with it or get going. And Larissa is just not having it. I'm not having it. But we love Larissa. We love her little temper tantrum. So that's pretty much all that happened in this episode. I didn't realize. That's pretty much all that happened with Colt and Larissa. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. Okay, so that's it. Next we get to Chantel and we get to Pedro. Okay. Pedro is looking down and depressed because Chantel is coming to the Dominican Republic. Her flight is already booked. Like, she's coming. Like, coming. Okay, so he is like, he goes to meet his friends at a bar for one last hurrah before his wife comes and ruins everything. Because he says that his wife never lets him hang with his friends, never lets him do anything. So, like, this is just gonna be the last night for Pedro to be happy, apparently. So he gets in there. His friends are happy to see him. There's a lot of people in there. I guess his sisters and his friends, they look pretty. Him and his sister seem pretty close. So probably her friends as his friends, and vice versa. So his sister's being messy, and they're like, tell him what's going on. Get him a drink. Tell him what's going on. And he's like, look, my wife is coming. Like really coming. Like, she got her plane ticket booked type of situation going on. And we see Coraima. Coraima is there, and Coraima looks like, she's like, oh my gosh, like the one chance I got with Pedro, and now his wife wanna come. She's like, girl, what is really going on? Like, she's ready to fight somebody. She's ready to fight Chantel. She wanted Pedro, okay? She wanted to use this time that he had by himself wisely. Chantel had to go and mess it up, right? Okay, so everybody mad. They're like, look, she's keeping you on a short leash, friend. Like, you can't really do anything. And they're pretty much all in agreement that Chantel should not be coming to the Dominican. And they're like, what is she scared of? And sis is like, she's scared that we going to influence him. We going to influence him to leave him or whatever. Anyway, next scene we got Pedro waiting at the airport because Chantel has made it. She has touched down, okay? And he looks like he is just about to cry, poor thing. He is looking at the airport like this is his last, he just lost his best friend. Like, he's looking so sad. She comes out she comes out where the planes land and you come out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She comes out of there and she's looking cute. She's looking nice. She's a little denim top and her, a jumpsuit or something. I usually don't like what Chantel has on, but it looks cute today, so I'm gonna give it to her, okay? And Pedro's waiting there with his flowers and a balloon he got for her. He's like, look, I know I'm mad at her, But I still love her. I'm gonna give her these damn flowers and these balloons, and she gonna take it because I still love her, and she gonna be happy with what I give her because she's trying to crash my party. And we're like, yeah, we get it, Pedro, we get it. And so she's like, hey babe, you know, they meet, and he's like, hey, come on, let's go, get your stuff, let's go, come on. He's being like really short with her, like, let's get out the airport. I ain't really trying to be affectionate with you like that, okay? And she's like, okay. So they make it out the airport. They get into like a little taxi situation or whatever. And right away she's like, look, we're not going to your mom and them house. Like, I'm not going over there. We're going to a resort. And Pedro was like, my mama didn't even want you to come over there anyway. But yeah, we can go to a resort. That's fine. He didn't say all of that first part, but you know, in his head he probably was like, well, thank goodness, because my mama would like you anyway, okay? And so then she asked him like how his week has been, and he's like, girl, this has been the best. This has been the best week of my life. Okay, you hear me? Not even when we got married, none of that foolishness. This has been the best week of my life, hands down, with my family, with my friends, back in my home country. That's it. Not with you, not with your people, not at all, okay? And Chantel is like, okay. And so they make it to the resort, okay? And pretty much, like, when they get to the resort, Pedro is like, look, he looks like he has something on his chest. He's like, look, my mama want to talk to you. So you gonna go talk to my mama. Oh, you gonna go talk to her, point blank in a period, okay? And Chantel is like, I'm not going over there because she doesn't like me, and she wanted us to get a divorce, and I just, you know. And he's like, no, you gonna respect my mama, and you gonna go and see her, and that's what it's gonna be. And Chantel is like, ooh, I kind of like that. I like that when you're a little bossy, okay? But don't be doing all of that. But I kind of like it, okay? We can tell Chantel was like, okay, all right. Well, she better respect me, though. She better respect me, though. That's how I'm coming. And Pedro was like, okay, that sound good. Be ready. And she's like, yeah, go tell your mama that. And I'm like, Chantel, stop trying to act big and bad, girl. Just come humble, girl. Come humble. You know your family is rude. Like, come on, okay? That's Pedro and Chantel. Okay, then we got Andre and Elizabeth. Lord hammer. It's a struggle to watch Andre and Elizabeth, okay? Andre goes to see Elizabeth's dad, and it's just the most disrespectful. He is so disrespectful. I don't understand why this boy is so this man. I'm sorry. I don't know why this man is so disrespectful. I don't know what happened, like off cameras or whatever, but nothing we've seen on camera is that bad for Andre to disrespect her daddy like that. It's ridiculous. Okay, maybe I've missed something from the other seasons, but Andre is just a jerk. It seems like. Not to be judgmental, but he seems like he's doing way too much. He goes in there, the daddy is like, hey, you know, what's up, whatever. Andre goes in there like aggressive off top, just like, you know, me and your relationship, it's not all of that, and you know, you need to stay in your place, and you know, I'm the husband and you the daddy, so you need to stay over there, and I'm gonna stay with me and my wife over here, and we're gonna be good. And you know what, you can keep your job. I don't even need a job, okay? Whatever. America got so many opportunities over here. I don't need that job. Like, what you mean come work for you? I don't even like you. I don't even like, because as soon as I'm gonna come get the job, you're gonna say, oh, I this about Andre and that about Andre and this about Andre. You know what, keep your job. That's basically how the conversation went. Daddy was like, you know, I was trying to give you opportunity, but god damn, you don't know how to close your mouth. You do not know how to close your mouth, okay? On to the next. Okay, Russ and Paula. Paula is 8 months pregnant, y'all. She's about to pop. Okay, they're in Miami. They go to the natural birthing center, which looks nice. Okay, I would like to do a natural birth. I would like to give birth at a natural birthing center too, or like my house or something. It seems nice. I was like listening and learning with Paula, and it looked like It looked okay. Maybe some people were like, that's a little too weird. I'm weird. Okay, I like stuff like that. So I was like listening and looking like, okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Okay, and Paula was too. So Paula's really like, she's kind of feeling the birthing center. You can tell Russ is not feeling this at all. He wants a hospital setting. He wants everything sterile. He is not trying to have this lady with some dreads. Like, you know, this whole situation looks weird to him. And me and Paula are like, no, this looks really nice. And the woman looks so, like, she looks nice. Like, stop judging the book by its cover, Russ. But Russ is like, look, this is my first baby. This seems a little, nobody in Oklahoma does this. This seems sketch. Like, what is going on? Okay. And so, but the lady seems like very just like down to earth. And, you know, I like her. Maybe some people are not going to like her, but I like her. And I like the whole situation. And yeah, and so basically, they have like a bathtub situation and like a bed situation. So you can do whatever, you get the room and you can do whatever you need. And they'll have somebody in there or whatever, the midwife. I think she's there or maybe another midwife, something like that. And Russ asked like, what kind of like pain, how does the pain situation work? Like, do they have something to give her if she's in too much pain? And the woman is like, look, it's gonna hurt. There's no way around that here, okay? Like, we just don't give you medicine to feel no pain. Like, it's gonna hurt, okay? So she's like, look, we'll give you a little laughing gas, a little nitrous oxide. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, it's gonna be hurting. The woman said she had 7 kids. I want to know if all of them kids was natural and without no medication, girl, because you were a beast, okay? But yeah, the woman was like, look, keyword is natural, okay? Like, we got the nitrous oxide, but keyword is natural, okay? And so Russ kind of steps out to the side, and Paula talks to the lady, and she's like, look, I've been struggling because I lost my first baby, and like, I don't know how to cope, sis. Like, I'm trying to cope, and I don't know how to cope. And the lady was very welcoming and understanding of what Paula was feeling. And it seemed like that's all Paula really wanted, just to be heard and understood, like, and to someone to tell her that her feelings were valid and not to sweep her feelings underneath the rug. So I was like, I kind of got choked up a little bit because it was like a nice moment. It was like a real moment that Paula had with the lady. And the lady was like, look, you have to like let yourself have that grief. Let yourself go through that grief. Don't try to like push it down or just go through whatever. Let yourself have that grief and like mourn. It's because you lost something. You lost your baby. That, you know, like, give yourself some time to mourn. Give yourself some time to experience that loss. It's just like, you know, I tell my clients to write a letter. Write a letter to the baby and, like, you know, say everything you wanted for that baby and how you feel and how you felt. And, you know, it allows you to, like, compartmentalize that part of your life, you know. And I was like, that is a really good idea. I like that because it gives you you deal with it instead of just not dealing with it. It's like you actually get a chance to like speak to your baby and just like kind of put your feelings down in the letter, and, you know, it'll let you heal in your own way. So I thought that was a really good idea. Paula thought it was a really good idea too. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna write a letter. And I was like, that is beautiful, Paula. So good for them. Okay, Jay and Ashley were not that bad this episode, okay? Because we get to see a little bit of Jay's family. I have not seen Jay's family because I haven't watched the other seasons. But yeah, his family is coming to the States. I don't know where Jay and Ashley are located. I forgot. So somewhere up north, okay? So and it's cold up there apparently. So Jay's family is coming from Jamaica, and he misses his family. His sister, last time that he saw his sister, Poochie, she was pregnant, and she had a little girl named Emily, and so he hasn't had a chance to see Emily, and he misses Poochie and his brother, you know, and his family and stuff like that. So they're coming up there to spend time with them and bring the baby. And so they meet them at the airport, and Emily is just the cutest little thing, and Poochie is so beautiful. His sister is gorgeous. His brother is a handsome little boy, or man, I don't know how the child is. If he's older, I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so they're a beautiful family, really. They're beautiful people. So anyways, he has a really good relationship with Poochie. And so Ashley is like, you know, she's like, I hope Jay and Poochie talk because, like, you know, the whole dating app situation. And I think Poochie has heard a little bit about what's going on, and so she's like, you know, she's up to date, and Poochie is someone that Jay looks up to. So they get to the house, Jay and Ashley's house, and Jay is like all giddy because he can show his family, you know, where he's living at, how he's living now, because in Jamaica they weren't living like that. They were poor in Jamaica, and so they didn't have all this stuff that he has in America now. And so he's proud of that, and he's showing his family the house and stuff. And they're like, wow, this is a nice house and stuff. And so his brother kind of makes a little exit. I guess some producers were like, let Poochie and Jay talk for a second. And so Ishmael makes a little exit or whatever. He's like, I'm gonna help Ash downstairs with the food. Bye. And so Jay and Ashley are basically like, I mean, Jay and Poochie is talking. They're like, you know, she was like, are you done with that whole dating app situation? Like, that's over and done with? Like, you good? You still gonna stop acting crazy? And Jay's like, yeah, I'm gonna stop acting crazy. And then they get on the whole, like, he doesn't have his papers. Ashley hasn't filed the papers for him to work yet. And he's like, that's a little embarrassing because I wanted to be able to work and show my family that I was like a working man up here in the States and stuff like that. And that's a little embarrassing. So, yeah, they seem like they're good though. It's a nice little scene. On to the next, okay? We get Nicole and Azan. Okay, poor Nicole. I feel so bad for Nicole because her family keeps, I mean, maybe it's just me, y'all. Maybe y'all feel a different way, but I felt bad for Nicole this episode, okay? But anyway, we'll get into it. We first see her and she's working out on the front lawn, okay? She done dyed her hair purple. She's saying that she, you know, she's taking this time, the time that she thought she was going to be in Grenada, but she's still back here. She's taking the time to eat healthy and start working out. She dyed her hair. Her hair looks nice. She looks good, okay? And she's been staying with her sister Rachel and her brother Thomas, okay? And Thomas is driving her and I forgot the little girl name. I forgot it. He's driving her and her little girl to her mom's house because she doesn't like to stay in one place for too long. So she's like, I'm gonna stay with mama for a couple weeks until I go to Morocco. And so she gets to the mama's house and everything, and the mama's like, look, how long you staying? And Nicole's like, a couple of weeks, mama, until I go to Morocco. And she's like, Nicole's like, yeah, we're planning on getting married once I go back to Morocco. And mama's like, this again? Like, y'all have been on this same hamster wheel talking about getting married, and it hasn't gone anywhere for a couple of years now, okay? And Nicole's like, I know, but we're gonna get married. That was the plan. And so then Stepdaddy Joe comes in, okay? Stepdaddy Joe is not here for any of it, okay? He's like, look, Nicole, that man is not gonna marry you. That man is being an asshole. He is not gonna marry you. He don't want nothing to do with you. Point blank in the period. Point blank in the period. And he's like, look, and you can tell he rubs Nicole the wrong way because he doesn't know how to be gentle. He's just very, he states his opinion very bluntly, okay? So, yeah, that's him, okay? And so Nicole's like, And so Joe says that he got an email from a person who lives in Morocco, and basically a random person that lives in Morocco. I don't know why they would email Joe, how they got Joe's email. But basically, the person was saying that they know Azan and his family, and that Azan said that, his family does not like Nicole, and that his family does not want him marrying Nicole. And so therefore, he's not going to marry Nicole, but he's not going to marry Nicole because his family does not like Nicole, pretty much. And I'm like Nicole. Like, Joe, why are you listening to random people on the internet? Like, this is a show. Like, anybody can reach out to you and say anything. Like, so, I mean, I kind of felt crazy because I'm like, I'm with Nicole. Like, what is the big idea of you just believing people on the internet? Like, over Nicole. So I thought that was kind of sketch. Like, dang, that is still your stepdaughter, and like this is just a random person on the internet emailing you. Like, if it's true or not, maybe you shouldn't have came at her like that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just being too. Maybe I just felt too bad for Nicole. I don't know. Let me know if y'all felt bad for Nicole like I did, because I was like, yeah. So that's pretty much all for this episode, y'all. Into the Lion's Den. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know how you felt. Did you agree with me on some things? Did you disagree with me on some things? Let me know in the comments below. Share your opinions. Go ahead and follow my social media if you want to connect that way too. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed, because we got a couple more episodes to go. And also, I'm going to be doing Love After Lockup, or Life After Lockup. That is coming, I don't know when. I think June 12th. I'll check it out. But I'm definitely doing Life After Lockup. Okay? You hear me? We are definitely doing it, okay? I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.